Hello everyone, my name is LaPrecious and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk with LaPrecious. So today I will be talking to you all about aiming higher. The reason why I've decided to title this video Aiming Higher is because I was thinking today as I was walking through the mall looking for a second job because I currently have a job working as a teacher's assistant through the YMCA and at a middle school in Winston-Salem. And I was thinking to myself that I need to buy a car because I don't have a car and this one job is not going to keep up the payments for that car, so why don't I look for a second one? So I was strolling through the mall, going through different stores, seeing who was hiring and who wasn't. And I had to think to myself, I said, you know what? I'm worth so much more than a job that only pays 8 to 9.50 an hour because I really don't like to tell people about my past work history, even though it's not bad, but I have a lot of experience working in different industries. So I've worked in the fast food industry on and off for about the past year. And for whatever reason, God just doesn't have that in my path because whenever I've started a job at a fast food business, there was something inward that said I needed to leave, or there was an outside experience that I had that said, you just got to leave because you have no choice. Because in the predicament that you're in, you're not even guaranteed to even walk out alive if you even come back to work at this location. So I just went ahead and just said no. And more recently, I just said no to another fast food position that I had. And it's just God's way of telling me that this industry is not for you. You're worth so much more than working in the kitchen. You're worth so much more than taking orders to a drive through. And you're worth so much more, than just 7 to 8.50 an hour. Now, in the restaurant business, you can make some good money and some fast money because some fast food places they pay pretty well, especially if you're a single person. But that life is just not for me. And then, I decided to go into a different industry and say, well, maybe I should do retail, sell clothes, shoes, hair, something. But even in those positions, I'm like, I don't even want to do those. And it's not the fact that I'm being picky because I looked at it from a larger scale. A lot of people in these positions, they don't get respected as much. And I know that from experience. You don't get respected as much. The knowledge that you do know from a personal perspective or from an educational perspective is not heard, is not well received, and sometimes it's just not even cared for. So in a lot of these places, you can end up spiritually dying because you're not fulfilling your purpose and your calling by being in these small spaces just way too long. Because I've heard of so many people and I've seen a lot of people work in these small places where you hardly make anything and you're in and out day in and day out, get disrespected by customers and co-workers and bosses and people that either sold their souls to become like everybody else there to survive, or they've just let themselves spiritually die by believing there was nothing else more or for them other than that. And I've just realized that I'm more than that. There is so much knowledge in me and so much power in me that needs to be shared with the world. And so that's what I'm going to do. And another thing that I was thinking about today is that I've lived an accomplished life as a child, per se, but as an adult, I would like to do more because as a child, I was in the National Academic Society, I was in the National Spanish Honor Society, I was in the Spanish club, debate team. I made perfect attendance, honor roll in middle school slash high school because I went to a magnet school that combined middle and high school, and I made student of the year almost 4 or 5 years in a row. So, and I was always a good student, never got suspended, never got sent to ISS, never got into a physical fight with anybody. And I did have, my typical pinnacles, my high points and my low points as a teenager, but that was pretty much it. So I pretty much lived a normal and accomplished life, but I want to say as a 23-year-old, I want more for myself because I still live at home with my parents. I don't have a car, and I wish that I had more friends. I wish that I had more travel experience because I've lived in North Las Vegas, Nevada. I've lived in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, which is where I'm from. I've been to New York City. I've been to Virginia Beach, Myrtle Beach. I've been to Atlanta. So I've been to a couple of places, but I've always wanted to travel overseas, and that's one of the most desirable goals that I have on my goals list. I want to get married and I want to have children. I would like to have purpose driven friends. And I would like to have a career that I can be proud of. One for the history books, to be the first black woman to do this, the first black woman to do that, and just the first or one of a few to accomplish such great things in society. And some people, they may say, well, you're too old to do that. You should have finished college already. You should have done so much more with your life. But my thing is, at least I can say that I've lived a well accomplished life and I've made my mistakes and I've improved on everything that I've done, that I'm still young and I realize my worth and that I'm working towards that, because you have so many people that are well up in age. And this is no offense to anybody that wish they would have followed those instincts of valuing themselves, having more, believing in more, and being more when they were younger, so they wouldn't be so delayed in life by trying to catch up on the stuff they missed in the past, but also accomplishing things in the present and towards the future. So that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys today. And before I go, I just want to tell you guys that don't be afraid to aim higher. Always strive to aim higher, to be better, and to be more, and to just keep doing the right thing, because you may not see the rewards now, but you will be rewarded in the future for doing the right thing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. Have a good day.